Here's Miss Olivia the leopard gecko, and I came in here this morning to check on everyone. As you can see, a lot of her shed was flaking off, so I went ahead and soaked her down with a moist paper towel, got all of that off. And as you can see, if she's going to let me get close enough, she's still got some on her feet, which I'm going to maneuver that off in just a second. And as of now, she looks much better now. You can see she still has her retained eye caps. So to work on that a little bit, and from what I can tell, that was a second shed she just went through. And as you can see, on her right front foot, she still has some stuck shed on the very end of her toes, as well as what I think to be a slight case of mouth rot. And I'm going to do some research to figure out what I need to do about that as well. As you can see, she looks much better than she did, all except for she still has her retained eye caps, and I can't seem to get those off. A second ago, as a cricket walked past her head, she turned her head and looked like she saw it and was going to try to have a feed, but then she lost it. Let's hope she is able to eat and not blind. This is rehabilitating the leopard gecko. And Mr. Iggy. Say hey, Igg. Yeah, you're gonna flick your tongue, aren't you? Alright. This is once again Mrs. Olivia the leopard gecko's enclosure. And upon removing her stuck shed and trying to get those pesky eye caps off, I noticed that the underside of her abdomen felt really hard. So I started doing research and figured out that, hey, she's got an impaction. So I'm going to try to do something about that. As you can see, I replaced the loose substrate with paper towels. That way, if she does decide that she wanted to eat something, I'm trying to make sure that it's not substrate to make her infection even worse. Now she's not even wanting to take crickets. Very nice.
Power of the bow restrictor right there.
Oh, very impressive. That is one hard striking snake. Yellow anaconda trying to eat.
Not on the floor, buddy. No. Oh, yeah.
Defeat a ball python. Yeah. Go over here. No, don't go in that snake cage. Yeah. Trying to just drop her in there. There she goes. Ball python having a successful feed. Enjoy that, right? Mr. Eggster having a drink. Well, nope, he saw me. Go back to having a drink, bud. Drinking is something that they never really seem to want to do while you're watching them. Yeah, I'm not going to bother you. Have a drink. Or are you going to be a butthole? Yeah, I think he's going to be a butthole. You can see him down there. That's what I like to call a plea. Well, as your typical Amazon tree boas, I like to refer to them as tree climbing face biters. These guys seem to be alright. They're not so bad. Right now I'm just going through, spraying everybody that needs their daily humidity, and doing a run through to see how everybody's doing after feed day. Everyone's digesting a rodent or two. You can see a little dude back there hiding behind his plant, and the big guy has a thing for coiling up inside of the pothos pot. He has a thing for smashing his live plants. Good job, buddy. You know, over there, yellow anaconda, who I am still waiting on some flex swap for. Mr. Red-tailed boa in there. I can give him a light spray down as well. Here's Mr. Redtail coming to say hello. Hey, bud. How are you? You just ate yesterday, so I'm not too trusting of him right now. So, if he backs up, I'll back up too. You're a nice boa. Yeah. Colombian red-tailed boa. He came up to say hello because I was messing around in Miss Peeptoe's tarantula's cage up there. There he is. He wanted to come say hi for a minute. It's a fatty of an albino ball python. I actually got her to take a medium rat, and she's quite happy. So, it'll be another 2 weeks before I try to get her to feed again. This is Killer, the Contortrix moccasin intergrade copperhead. He was actually caught by my friends Adam and Amanda later in the season this year. I got him started on frozen thawed hoppers. He ate one for me 2 weeks ago. I offered it to him this week and he didn't seem too into it. And did you, bud? Yeah. He's trying to figure out the distance my hand is from his head. And he might be preparing for a 50-yard field goal.
She's a bit past my leg, trying to get my hand.
Oh yeah. Very mad red-faced bull snake. Not happy in the least instant.
Oh, he's been recording?
For a few seconds, yeah.